Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Mondo here, and, sorry I'm whispering. I am technically in a conference period, and I had to leave the door open because, rules. Today, this is the second day of our 6-week, off-season recap. But before we get started, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bell, comment down below what you guys want to see next. Y'all know what's up. This video, we're talking about the rebuilding Brooklyn Nets. So that should tell y'all what I think. That should tell y'all what I think. Once again, all the footage that will be shown today is owned by the NBA. And yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. All right, first up, we got Tyson Etienne, 6'2" guard, went undrafted last draft in 2024. He just signed on July 3rd, just like most of these players, to a two-way contract. With the main team, he played 70 games, 21.6 minutes a game, getting 7.9 points, 1.3 rebounds, and 1.7 assists. What I've seen, he's a strong, undersized guard, really like muscular, with a decent offensive and defensive awareness. He still needs a little bit of time to develop, but he would be a very great fit next to some of these rookies that they just drafted. I see him playing alongside guards. Looks like he's very good at that, and potentially can be a Mike Conley type of player. So hope that happens for y'all, and on to the next one. Right, next up is 6'9" guard out of Russia, played at BYU, Igor Demin. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. If not, don't crucify me. And he was the 8th pick of the 2025 NBA draft. He played 33 games in the NCAA with 10.6 points, 3.9 rebounds, 5.5 assists. So he was a pretty good passer there. But my breakdown of him is he's an oversized guard with good offensive awareness and potentially the best passer, competing with somebody else that he's actually going to be playing with this year, but lacks a little bit of defensive tenacity that you would like to see in a 6'9" guard, right? I would expect him to be, or want him to be, more like a Kate Cunningham, but he reminds me of a lower quality Luka Doncic with a LaMelo Ball upside. That makes sense. Not the best player, not the worst player. Next up, we got the 7-footer out of Michigan, Danny Wolf. He was 27th pick in this NBA draft. He played 90 total games. He played 3 seasons in the NCAA, 2 with Yale, and 2 with Michigan, or 1 with Michigan. He scored 11.1 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. But I do want to say the last 2 NCAA seasons he did average 9.7 rebounds a game. So that first year it kind of lowered his rebound count. My breakdown is not very athletic, but has great footwork. And he is a double-double machine because of that footwork. He plays almost like Hakeem under the paint, but I would actually say he's reminiscent of a younger Dirk Nowitzki, with his below-the-rim game and his stretch four abilities that can be utilized in this offense. Next up is the 6'6" guard drafted at the 26th pick right before Danny Wolf. Is the 6'6" guard Ben Saraf out of Israel. In 38 games in the EuroLeague/Pros, he averaged 11.6 points, 2.8 rebounds, 4.1 assists. My breakdown is he's a very creative passer and below-the-rim finisher. Isn't the best defender in the world, but shows flashes of that potential here and there, especially over there overseas. I think he's going to develop into a great player. Not very oversized guard, but is an oversized guard. And his play style, if you watch him, he's, I think, closer to a Trae Young without shown ability to hit threes consistently yet. But he can definitely develop it if you watch his game. He does have that confidence. Next up is the 6'4" guard out of France, 19th overall pick, Nolan Traore. ESPN, you might want to check that because you put like Noel or whatever, Noel, just so y'all know, if y'all ever watch this. In 37 games in the Euro League, he had 11.4 points, 1.2 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. This is the other guard that I was talking about that may be competing for that best passer in the draft. He's a very gifted passer with the confidence to shoot the three ball, even if he isn't the best quality shooter yet. And he isn't afraid to attack the basket or make the right play. Like LeBron James. but yeah, I think he's going to be a great player in the league. And yeah, I can't wait for him. And next up, this is a 3-team trade that happened this offseason where Brooklyn Nets came up with Terrence Mann, which was the 2019 draft pick, second round 48th pick, 6'5" forward guard. He's just a great 28-year-old bench player with potential to be a starter on a contending team with a developed three-point shot and finishing ability in the fast break. I'd like him to be able to get his own shot, though. But they also got Drake Powell, the 2025 22nd overall pick, who is also a 6'5" guard/forward. In the NCAA, he got 37 games played, 7.4 points, 3.4 rebounds, 1.1 assists. He's a great off-ball player. He played with a lot of stars on that team. Consistent three-point shooter, and can play his role very well. Is a bit immature on the defensive side, but he is a great defender, has great instincts, and he takes a lot of risks on that end that may pay off once he develops a little more. He has the upside of a Vince Carter, floor of a Jalen Green if developed correctly. That's the caveat. If he's developed correctly, I think that's the upside and the floor for him. Yeah, he's a very gifted player. Next up is the 14th overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft. It's Michael Porter Jr., the 6'10" forward. He got traded for Cam Johnson. He's a 27-year-old inconsistent player, in my opinion, who tends to get tunnel vision, especially when he misses shots, mostly because I think he's one of those players where he wants to score, even though he wasn't the guy in Denver. But if he is consistent, he could be similar to a KD, but it is a very long shot. He still needs to develop a little more maturity, but if y'all can get him to lock in, he will be a very good player. And lastly, before we get into notable players, they traded a 2026 second-round pick for Haywood Highsmith and a 2032 second-round pick. This is kind of funny because, they wanted to hold on to Haywood Highsmith and get rid of Jimmy Butler there in Miami, but now they just traded him for a second-round pick, which is kind of funny. But he's the 2018 undrafted player, or he is a 2018 undrafted player, 6'5" forward. He's a great 3-and-D player, and I think it's just a take on salary. That's all it was. But he is a very good player to play alongside of, and yeah, he's a very mature player. And of course, there are 4 notable players returning: Nick Claxton, Noah Clowney, Keon Johnson, and we don't know about Cam Thomas yet, but I have a feeling he's going to accept a qualifying offer. And I mean, he's a great young player, so I don't know what's the hold up on that one, but yeah, we'll see. All right, and with all that being said, especially with the Cam Thomas thing, I think he can will him to a lot of wins, but I think that it's going to be them mostly focusing on developing their younger guys. And, it's going to be a young, upbeat team. They'll get a lot of games, especially later on after, the younger players start developing a little bit. They're a young, versatile team. But I only think they're going to get 24 wins. They're not going to be a very good team. But they're going to be fun, entertaining, versatile to watch. versatile team that will be fun to watch. There it is. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, I think they'll be good here in a couple of years, but right now they still got a little bit to go. So yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bell, comment down below, guys, what you want to see next. And yeah, see you guys later.